All right, guys, let's get it going. All right, how do we do? I know we did bad. I know all those ones I put out. I even experimented with the under over. Under overs are hard, man. I was just trying to mess with it and see what I can come up with. But that's okay. You win some, you lose some. Um, what are you gonna do? Get right back at it and get that money because that's what's gonna happen. That exactly what's gonna happen. Some people play. Excuse me. Some people play and they say, "Well, this is not working for me. I'm losing a whole lot of money." Well, if your heart's not in it, because it's kind of like a sport for us, right? Because we love sports and we like watching it on TV, playing it, but we're also competitive people. So when you're competitive like that, there's no way you can like just say, forget it, I quit. Because I quit like about 8 times inside of one day, maybe inside of an hour. But for the most part, you just have to get back at it and get in the game and get going. Dig your heels in and keep going. But you learn a lot when you go through it, right? So you learn things to do and things not to do, right? The little things is what counts. But sometimes you don't learn because you don't know, right? Because you have no idea the outcome of the game. Like I think it was back in March Madness. I forgot who it was. It was Michigan State playing somebody, and Michigan was I think it was like by okay, it doesn't matter. Michigan was winning by like let's say 8 or 5. No, let's say 5. Well, it's like two seconds left in the game. The other team, some asshole on the other team shot a 3-pointer and it went in. And guess what? What did you get from that? You didn't win. You still fucking lost. Thousands and thousands of people lost. But wait, no, he did win, right? We know he won because they probably say, hey, little Johnny, shoot a bad shot, shoot a 3-pointer, make sure you tie it up. That might not be the case. Who knows? But those are the type of things that you can't prepare for. Some of them are natural and some of them you just question, right? All right, so let's get at this. Outside of that, I hope everybody had a good day today. I hope everything is like awesome. Um, let's do it. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. Yeah, you gotta get back in the game. You only lose if you quit. All right. Okay, so let's get at it. Philadelphia and the New York Mets have started up. And by the way, guys, I got I got at least two more parlays out there for you to you on YouTube. I got in the shorts and that's where you'll find those parlays. I'll put them out for you. So whenever I lose and I'm playing more, I'll put more back out so you guys can take a look and see what it looks like. Well, right now the Mets and the Phillies just started up. Well, they haven't just started; they've been at it for a while. This is the top of the third. Now, I did say this game was going to go under, so looks like that's going to happen. New York won 4-2. Detroit won 9-3, and I got those right, but I don't even know where. Let's see, hold on. And nothing much, man. Nothing much. Just trying to make sense of all of this shit today, man. I'm just like, today not having a good one, but did you get those two that I put on the shorts? Like I was telling these guys, I'm gonna put two out, or if I do three more, I'll put them out on the YouTube shorts. That way, you guys can stay connected. You can stay up with it because we're gonna have to hit together. I want us to hit together. That's beautiful. We're just gonna keep it rolling. Man, I wish you guys. I wish I was on this when I hit all of that money that long time. Well, not a long time ago, about 2 months or a month ago. I don't know. For me, gambling or sports, watching sports and picking a point spread, that's like therapeutic for me, my mental health or whatever. Just relax. Well, it relaxes me. Let's see. Yep. Yep. Hopefully today. Did you get those ones that I put on the shorts just a few minutes ago? I put like about two. Well, I put like three at first, and then by the time I went to check, just that quick, I did like two shorts, put some stuff on Facebook, and just that quick, you lost. And I'm like, what the hell? What do you mean I lost? So, you know how that goes. But, whatever. But I hope you got. Okay, good. We got to salvage something for today. You know. Right with you. What the hell is this? Hmm. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, yeah. Baltimore, New York 4, Baltimore 2, Detroit 9, Tampa 3, Pittsburgh 8, Texas 3. I never saw that coming. Toronto 2, the White Sox 4, Miami 5, Atlanta 3. I thought, these are some of the ones I picked. I don't know where I fucked up at, but whatever. Um, Milwaukee at Minnesota, right? Milwaukee won that one. I could have swore I picked Milwaukee. Cincinnati won. Now that I remember, I didn't pick Cincinnati. I picked St. Louis. Because let me see what the pictures are. Nope, I picked Cincinnati. And I can remember, guys. I can remember, like, if I can see the names of the pictures, I'll tell you because there's some guys right? Okay, okay. And guess what? That game didn't go under, but Colorado still won. Son of a bitch. I fucking suck. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Can't win them all, guys, but we're gonna win. We're gonna end some before this week is up. I can feel it. Okay, okay. Let's finish. Let's see. Cincinnati 4, St. Louis 1. Seattle 14, Chicago 6, Colorado 4, Arizona 2, San Francisco 9, Boston 5. I called that one. Cleveland 3, Athletic 0, Houston 8, Angels 7. And slowly but surely, guys, I don't know if you're paying any attention, but Houston's been winning a lot. They have been. Um, Kansas City versus San Diego. San Diego won 3-2. Dodgers won 13-7. Holy Jesus. Yeah. That's fucking terrible. Beat the crap out of them. Yeah, so let's get this one. Let's see. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's get back at it. Now, what I'm going to do next, I want to look at. Well, this game ain't even really started. So I don't even have to look at it. We can just get going. Um, it's the Mets game that we probably keep checking in on. I said the under on the Mets and Philly. Yeah. Mm. I didn't do any strikeout props, but let's take a look at it. Jesus Lazario, 3 strikeouts. That's about right for him. Where's that? Oh, there we go. Lazario, he went 3 innings, gave up 1 hit. Whoa. Oh, he's only pitched 3. Okay. I was going to say, what the hell? Okay, yeah, because they only played 3 innings. So he's got like 3 strikeouts right now. And he's looking like he'll probably get more than that. Peterson got 2 strikeouts. You see what I mean about pitchers like Peterson? And I don't like for it to be a big Sunday or a big sports day and everybody wins, but your pitcher only throws 2 strikeouts and you had that son of a bitch down for 5. But I guess we got to get a pitcher some credit because sometimes that arm ain't working right if it's hurting or whatnot. It was funny when I was as a youth throwing fastballs like in middle school and elementary didn't bother me. But when I start getting older and I'm throwing fastballs, right, your arm is killing you after the game. It hurts, right? That's because you're older and you're throwing harder. All right, so now, okay, yeah, let's get it. So there's nothing going on right now. We'll keep going back in and checking in. One thing, guys, we have to stay super positive. Remember that positivity. I was getting ready to tell you guys that it was something a while back, and I was like super negative, and then all of a sudden I started thinking. I said, "You're not doing anything." So as soon as I started, you know, becoming one with the universe, and I started being positive, and I looked at things positive, looked at it good, I started winning again. So sometimes, guys, we can hinder our own self with negative thoughts. That's my opinion, right? It's no fact, but I think we can. But let's get at it, okay? All right, I got this here. I got to pull up another page so we can. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Uh-huh, uh-huh. First game on tap tomorrow. The Texas Rangers will take on the Baltimore Orioles. The Baltimore Orioles will have Trevor Rogers going. No decisions this year yet. ERA 3.12, 9 strikeouts. He's going up against Patrick Corbin of the Texas Rangers, 4-6. ERA 3.91 and 53 strikeouts. So we'll look at this new cat, well, Trevor Rogers. First game, 4 strikeouts, walked 3 people, um, gave up 3 runs, gave up 5 hits inside of 2 innings. You blow. All right, the next one against Boston, 6 innings of play. He gave up 2 hits, no runs. He didn't walk anybody and struck out 5. That's impressive, right? That's very impressive considering the first time he got the crap kicked out of him after 2 innings. So they snatched this. So this dude got lit up. This dude got lit up in the second inning. He'll bounce back. Yeah, let's see what old Patrick Corbin's up to. I don't like, I don't like the Rangers. His last 3 games. So he played Kansas. Is it? Yeah, Kansas City. 5 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, walked 2 people, and struck out 4. He took the loss in that one. The second game against Minnesota, he went 5 innings. He got a win out of that one. He gave up 6 hits though, 3 runs, and he walked 3 people and struck out 6. His arm was definitely hurting after that game. Against Washington, he went. He lost that game, but here's what impresses me. He went 8 innings. He gave up 5 runs. I mean, he gave up 5 hits, and he gave up 2 runs, struck out 2. He didn't walk anybody. So I mean, that's good. It's not bad. Hmm. So with that being said, guys, I think we should. First of all, guys, I mean, this is a game that I wouldn't bet on, right? Um, this is lefty against lefty. I don't know. I mean, this guy Trevor Rogers is no slouch by far. Because hold on, I'm sorry, guys. Hold on for 1 minute. I'll be right with you. How you doing? What's up? All right. I mean, if anything, I would like to go with Trevor Rogers simply because of the fact that he's young. Well, let me get his age. He's 27, right? He's only pitched 2 games this year. How long? How old? I mean, how old is this guy? I mean, how long has he been in the league? Okay, he's an old guy. He's been around, but it's still impressive to see a guy get shelled in the first and the second inning, and then he comes back and pitch 6 innings and give up 2 hits and strike out 5 and allow no runs. That's pretty good. But again, he was playing against Boston. I'll take Texas Rangers on their money line. Texas Rangers on the money line. Let's go over here and look and see. Will I bet on that one? Probably not. Well, you know what? I think I will because Baltimore is the favorite. I'll take the Rangers on the money line. I'll gamble on that. I don't even want the spread, the points. Just give me the money line on that one. Atlanta Braves versus the New York Mets, the Metropolitans. Paul Blackburn for the Mets will be taking a mound tomorrow versus Spencer Schwellenbach. He's 5 and 4, ERA 3.26, and 92 strikeouts. He's going up against the Mets. Is Paul Blackburn again 0 and 1, 6.92 ERA, 8 strikeouts. Right, and you say logically speaking, right? When I just reading this off, this guy Paul, his ERA is 6.92. Schwellenbuck's ERA is 3.26. So normally you'll just say, "Oh, let's run over to Atlanta." I don't like Atlanta. I just don't. Um, let's earn our money, boys. Let's earn our money, boys and girls, or let's take the let's take the New York Mets. Let's take the New York Mets on the money line. And keeping in mind, the Braves is favored. I mean, I don't even care if the guy Paul Blackburn's ERA is lower. It's all about like a collective team effort, and overall, how can you trust the Braves? They've been shitty all year, and I mean, Swellenbach is he's good. Don't get me wrong, but how many times have we went with Schwellenbach in Atlanta and we lost our ass? A lot. All right. Seattle Mariners versus the Minnesota Twinkies. Brian Wu, 6 and 4, ERA 3.12, 78 strikeouts against Bailey Ober, who's 4 and 4, ERA 4.54, and 62 strikeouts. I like Seattle on this one, boys. And the reason why is because Minnesota has started to like taper off a bit, right? They were winning at first, but watch this, like guys like Bailey Ober, he pretty much had a good record, but his last 3 games, he took the loss in his last 3 games. The first one with Cincinnati, he went 5 innings, gave up 9 hits, gave up 4 runs, struck out 5. Against the Texas Rangers, he took the loss in that one. He went 4 innings, gave up 6 hits, 7 runs. Against Toronto, he went 7, and he gave up 5 hits and 5 runs, 1 walk, and 4 strikeouts. You see what I mean? So something like this, right? With that high ERA and just looking at how many points this guy gives up, he's going to get teed off on, and you guys know it. And I like Bailey Ober. But let's take Minnesota. Let's see where Minnesota sticks. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Okay. Come on, man. All right, here we go. We are close. We're like We're like too close. And we'll get it though. Goddamn right. We will get it. And then all we can do is just try and just do our homework as best that we can do. Right? Yeah, we'll take Seattle. And with them having Wu on the mound makes it even more tempting. So they'll go here. Oh, they are money line. Okay, let's take Seattle on the money line. I like that. There we go. Okay, Pittsburgh Pirates versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Braxton Ashcroft 1-0, ERA 1.54, 10 strikeouts against the Milwaukee Brewers. Chad Patrick, he's 3-7, ERA 3.50, and 76 strikeouts. This game sucks. All right. All right, Chad Patrick of the Brewers, the Brew Crew. His last three games goes as follows. The last just recently he lost in all last three games. He took the loss, and he goes an average of 5 innings. The first one he lost, he gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts. He gives up in the other game after that against Atlanta. He gave up 7 hits, 5 runs, and 3 base on balls, walks. Against San Diego, he lost as well. Went 6 innings, gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts. That's not bad. He just had a hard luck in that game, right? So it's not bad, but it's not something I would mess around with. Let's look at this other picture. Braxton Ashcroft. Brandon Ashcroft hasn't really done anything. He hasn't even really. It's like his last three games, he went 2 innings, gave up 4 hits, 2 strikeouts, 1 run. This guy looks like he was a middle reliever, and they're trying to try him out as a starter. Is not a lot of information to give you on this guy, although he pitches an average 2. Now, when he played against Miami, he pitched 1 inning, gave up 1 hit, 1 run, and he walked 2 people. So you know what happened with that one. This dude came up. Maybe they called him in middle of relief. He didn't even last 1 inning. I'm sorry. He probably just faced one batter or something. Anyways, he gave up the big hit and must have left people on base or whatever. So, yeah, he sucks for today or for this game. Brandon Ashcroft, no, I haven't. Have I heard it? No. He's promising, no, right? Because he gets some strikeouts. All right, so what are we talking? Let's take the Milwaukee Brewers on the money line. No, no, no. I'm sorry. No, no, no. Wait, 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 wait. No, 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 no. Yeah, let's take the Milwaukee's. Okay, let's do this. We'll take Milwaukee on the money line. No, let's just go under on this one. I mean, let's go over because Chad Patrick, his last 3 games, he's given up a total of 10 runs. He gave up 6 to the Cubbies. Oh no, no, yeah, he's given up 10 runs. He's given up 6 hits to the Cubbies. He gave up 7 hits for Atlanta. He gave up 5. Okay. Let me start over. He gave up. He gave up 6 hits, going 5 innings. He gave up. He took the loss in all 3. 5 innings. He gave up 6 hits, 4 runs, walked 2 people, struck out 5. Against Atlanta. Against Atlanta, he went 5 innings. He got 7 hits. Well, he gave up 7 hits. He gave up 5 runs. He walked 3 people. He struck out 8. His arm was hurting too. Okay, and then against San Diego, he went 6. Gave up 4 hits, 1 run, 3 base on balls, and 6 strikeouts. So we got like two pitchers who like to give up a lot of hits and runs. So let's just try the over on this one. Yeah, I'm going back to make sure I was looking at the right thing. Yeah, really didn't have much on him. Like I say he went. The guy from who is this? Where is he from? Pittsburgh. With 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 run. The next game he went 2 innings, and he struck out 2. Game before that, went to Miami. He didn't even last 1 inning, half of an inning. Gave up 1 hit and 1 run. So with that being said, I mean, will I rush? Will I knock down doors and knock over people to bet? This is stupid. Because I mean, this guy's they're gonna give up some runs. Anytime you see a guy with a high ERA, more often than not, he gives it up a lot. Well, it's nothing he can do with that one. Hold on, I gotta get a plug, guys. My computer. Excuse me for a minute. Back at it. Thank you. Sorry about that. Um, I mean, it's a safe bet to say that this game is probably going to be over. Um, then again, maybe not because Braxton Ashcroft, because I mean, he doesn't have a lot of information that we can go on. The only thing we can go on is that Pittsburgh is a decent team, but Milwaukee is better. Um, but if I had to, and somebody had a gun in my head, I'm definitely taking the Brewers. The Brew Crew. Uh-huh. Okay, where'd you put them? I'm trying to mark it off on the sheet, but I don't. What gives, man? Where's it at? Is that the universe telling us that we don't need to be bothered with that game? We'll come back and see if it's on there, but it's okay. I, yeah, that's okay. The Diamondbacks versus the Chicago White Sox. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Diamondbacks will have going for him, a lefty, 2-4, ERA 5.93, 64 strikeouts. He's going up against Shane Smith. Shane Smith is 3-4, ERA 2.85, and 66 strikeouts. You know where I'm leaning. I'm going to take the White Sox on that one. I mean, because I like Shane Smith. Eduardo Rodriguez, let's look at this guy. He's got 64 strikeouts. I mean, he can throw it. Um, his last 3 games, he lost the first one. He went 4. He gave up 6 hits. You know what? Okay, so his last 3, he gave up 6 against Toronto. He gave up 6 hits against Seattle. He gave up 6 hits against Cincinnati. And Seattle, he gave up 2 runs to both Seattle and Cincinnati, right? He gave up 1 run to Toronto, but they snatched him in the 4th inning. So 9 times out of 10, this dude was really getting ready to get jacked. He looks like a nice guy, but I'm fading you, buddy. Give me the White Sox on the. I'll take the White Sox spread. That sounds kind of foolish, but this guy gives up a lot of hits, man. I mean. Oh, wait. they. So the Diamondbacks is favored in this one. We can do Chicago plus the points. We can do Chicago run line, right? I don't like Arizona in this game. I really don't, because they got a guy who's giving up a lot of hits, and when you give up a lot of hits, it is what it is, right? I mean, there's no way to come back from that. So, I mean, mm, yeah, I'll take the White Sox. Let's take the White Sox plus the points. There's no need of being greedy, right? Let's take White Sox on the money line, on the spread, in the points. Uh-huh. Okay, here we go. All right. The Chicago Cubs versus the St. Louis Cardinals. Ben Brown versus Matthew Lieberton. I like Lieberton. I really do. Ben Brown 4-5, ERA 5.57, 88 strikeouts. Matthew Lieberton is 4-6, 4.08 ERA, and he's struck out 66. I think Matthew Lieberton is one of those finesse guys. He's a youngster too. He's 25. Um, Uh-huh. So here's Liebertorn's last three games. He won one against the White Sox. He went 6 innings. He gave up 5 hits, 2 runs. Then against Toronto, he took the loss. He went 5 innings. He gave up 9 hits, 5 runs. And then against Kansas City, he went 4 innings. He gave up 8 hits. He gave up 7 runs. I'm sorry, guys. Hell no. Liebertorn, you my guy, man, but we're fading your ass this week. Kind of like you, Liebertorn, too, but let's fade him. Let's take the Chicago Cubs on the money line. Chicago Cubs on the money line because you know they're going to be getting at it. Those two teams don't like each other that well. Indiana 14, OKC 13. Holy shit. Guys, you think this game might go under? I don't think so either. I think it's going to go over. Not the under. The way they're playing right now, it looks like this game might go under. But it's still too early to tell. All right. And you know, guys, when I was looking at that, even though I bought into Vegas with the over-under low, I kind of questioned myself about it. And I go, is Vegas trying to pull us in, sucker us in? Because we know these guys can score a lot of points. I swear to God, Vegas is such assholes. I swear to fucking God. And if they were to call me up and say, Ron, what did you just say? Oh no, I was talking to my dog. They could have me fucking coming up missing. Yeah, let's take the Cubbies on the money line. What about good with that one? Okay, so the Red Sox. Holy crap, we don't have a lot of games tomorrow. Boston Red Sox. Walker Buehler, 5-5 ERA, 5.95, 53 strikeouts. Jack Konachetwitz. Sorry, guys, not good. He's 3-8, 5.38 ERA, and he's got 58 strikeouts. I like Boston in this one, but let's check out the Angels guy. So, this guy with the Angels, what's his name, Kowich or whatever? I'm sorry. Let me get it right. Hold on.
Kohanovich.
Kohonovich. There's no need to be a dummy. You've got. Hold on, I'm still. There's no need to be a dummy when you've got computers now that can pronounce words for you. Even us kind of cheating and you kind of suck a little bit, but that's okay. You know, you play it off like you're not. Impress the chicks. Is chicks okay to say? Can we? I think so. I don't know. Yeah, trust me, guys. I don't want to offend anybody. So there's, things change, and you gotta roll with it. Give me 1 sec. That has to be right with you. Jack Cornowich. So his last 3 games goes as follows. He went 5 innings. He gave up 2 hits, 2 runs. He walked 3 batters. He got 8 strikeouts. Not bad. Not bad, because this is against the Yankees in New York. So he went 5 innings in New York. He only gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, and he walked 3 and struck out 8. For the most part, I wouldn't say it's a bad. He had a bad game. To me, it seems like he had a pretty good game. To only come out give it with 5 with it. He went 5 with New York to give up 2 hits. That's great. And what 2 runs. So maybe somebody was on base and got a home run, right? Or somebody was on base and then they got a hit. Really quick, I'm gonna pause for a minute on this. It was showing stuff about the Fantastic Four. So I'm like a dork from Dorkfield. I love it. So I used to read comics when I was a kid. But they were showing a thing with the Fantastic Four. And I'm thinking, guys, I think Superman might do better. I'm a Marvel guy, always have been, but Disney sucks, right? They like to change stuff to appease people. That's fine. Why don't you go get stories new, make them up, and then you do whatever? But a lot of us, we've been reading these comic books for years as kids or whatnot. And then we just like to get in our own little goofy world and laugh and chuckle. But now they're going to change everything. They turned Silver Surfer into a female. Dude, we've got a lot of female heroes out there. Why do you got to mess with the Silver Surfer? Sick of those guys, man. All right, let's get back at it. Right now, guys, the Philadelphia Phillies 5, the New York Mets 0. So right now, guys, I'm looking at this kid, right? Jack Kavanovich. Is he Russian or Polish? You guys like Polish food? Polish food is the best, man. Like growing up in Detroit, we got a big Polish community. Hamtramck, you can get some good food there. Sausage, all the other good stuff. Seattle Mariners over. Okay, let's look. Let's look. Are you talking about the game tomorrow, right? Oh, here we go. Are you talking about tomorrow, Seattle over Minnesota? Okay. Guys, I definitely got to get one of those things so I can read these screens faster and whatever. Yeah. Seattle Mariners over. Thanks. Present. Okay. All right. My play for the show hit yesterday too. That's how it is, guys. And that's how it's going to be. Teamwork, working together, right? Working together, teamwork, right? So this show is not just geared on one person acting like he's the god. That's not how it works. We have to all get in together and look at it for what it is. And if I miss something, which I usually do, somebody can correct me. And when when you are okay with that, then that means everybody will get better as a team together. So I like that. Good job, Alvin. Okay, so I like that guy from the new guy. He's the young kid. I mean, but I really don't have that much information, but he did pretty good against the Yankees, right? 5 innings, gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, walked 3, struck out 8. Went to Baltimore and went 4 innings. He lost that one, but he gave up 4 hits, 2 runs. He didn't walk anybody, and he struck out 2. Still not bad, right? Seattle. He went 3 innings, gave up 9 hits, uh, 4 runs, walked one person, and struck out 4. So basically, this guy has gotten better as the game goes on. So let's take it from his last 3. Let's look at Seattle, right? When the Angels played Seattle on June 7th. And it goes as follows. He went 3 innings. He gave up 9 hits. He gave up 4 runs, walked one person, struck out 4. The next game he's pitched in June 13th against Baltimore. He took the loss, but watch this. His numbers are better. He went 4 innings. He only gave up 4 hits, right? Because last time he gave up 9. But he gave up 4 hits against Baltimore, and he went 4 innings. Well, against Seattle, he only went 3, right? Well, against Baltimore, he goes 4. Now watch this. When he played the Yankees on the 18th, he went 5. So this guy is progressing at a good rate. So watch this. Seattle, he gave up 4 runs. Against Baltimore, he gave up 2 runs. Against New York, which is super duper impressive, against New York, he only gave up 2 runs, right? Walker Buehler. All right, let's do it. So Walker Buehler's last game. Hold on. Okay, Walker Buehler against Seattle, he lost one. I mean, he took the loss in that game. He went 3 innings, right? He gave up 8 hits, gave up 8 runs. He walked 4 people, and he struck out 2. Well, against Tampa, he won that game. He went 7. He gave up 6 hits, 3 runs, walked one batter, struck out 7. Against the Yankees, he took the loss in that one. He went 2 innings, gave up 7 hits, 5 runs. Holy fuck, this guy got shelled. They beat the crap out of this guy. They ran him out of the game in 2 innings after 2. So he played the Yankees. 2 innings against the Yankees. And this is Buehler. After going 2 innings, he got knocked out because he gave up 7 hits and 5 runs. He walked 2 people. He struck out 2, but that 2 strikeout means nothing, right? Let's go. Yeah, no, right? So now watch this again. The kid Jack Kovanovich, he was the one that was super impressive against New York. He went 5 against New York, 2 hits, gave up 2 runs. He didn't walk. No, he walked 3 batters. It's okay. It's the Yankees. He struck out 8. That's funny, man. When you play the Yankees, we let people off the hook. But it's true because the Yankees are the Yankees and they're good. I'm going to take the California Angels, well, the Los Angeles Angels in this one. And I'm sure it's, hold on. Boston is favored. I don't care. I don't care. Watch this, guys. Let's take the Yankees on the money line. We could take them plus the points, but I think we can get them on the money line because I think they're going to win. All right, guys. This is the end of the first quarter. The baseball game. It's like Indiana 22, OKC 24. They playing. Who is this? Indiana playing for the last shot, and they just coughed it up. All right. All right. Okay. So we'll take the Angels on the money line, right? Okay. So with all of that being said, right, we didn't do the Yankees and the Reds. Oh, and I got another one too here. Hold on. All right, here we go. Did we do the Mets? Yeah, we did the Mets. Okay, so the Yankees versus the Reds. Allen Williams or Winans, no record. Okay, this guy was in the minors, right? Where did they? Okay, so they called him up April 16th. No, yeah, they called him up from the minors because April 6th. I mean, it says April 6th or February all the way to April 6th. He's got that logo, that minor league team, right? But then they called him up after that, and he was on the staff for like up until April 16th, and then they sent him back down on the 16th of April. So this guy's a minor league guy. I wish the best for him. I hope he makes it. Where's his records? We gotta have something because he pitched. All right, here we career regular season. This is his first time in the league. Wait, this is not making any sense. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on. He's not a rookie because he's been there since 2023. What's his records? Well, it just got his career, so I guess he didn't do anything when he came up. He was just on the bench, but his career regular season, he's 1-4. His ERA is 7.20. 8 games that he pitched in, 40 innings, 38 strikeouts. So what are we doing? Where's his? I don't have anything to go on, but they do have his. They, okay, no, he doesn't have any stats for this year, right? And he's going up against Cincinnati's Nick Lodotto. who's 5-5 ERA, 3.71 ERA, and 74 strikeouts. I'll go for that because I don't know how this dude is, right? And right now, Cincinnati's been playing pretty good. Their record is 40-38, going up against the Yankees, 45-32. So for the most part, this is almost like an even game. I would say Cincinnati on the money line, the big red machine. And you know what? The Yankees are favored, but we can get some good money if they come through. Okay. Here's the way I see this. If the Yankees win, they're not they're gonna win by more than 2 points. So to take the Reds plus the points just doesn't make sense. You come off better with on the money line, right? If you win big. Because even if the Yankees win, they'll they're gonna touch this guy up and get some runs off of him. I think. This seems like it, right? But this is the Yankees we're dealing with. So even though I like Cincinnati's pitcher better, he's got better stats. It's the Yankees, right? And they've got those big bats. So with that being said, if the Yankees win, they're gonna win more than two, right? But I feel safe going with the money line. Okay, yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Hold on. Let's see this. I do need help on this one. Heck yeah. Where are you? Ah, bet OKC now 12.5. Did you tease that or you got it on that? Hit OKC first quarter. Shit, man. I also got OKC plus 5 points over 21 214.5 parlayed. You got a good deal. First quarter, yeah. What was the first? Yeah. Let's see, guys, with this. Uh, you know, I kind of feel bad, and well, I don't really feel well. Yeah, 20. What was it? 26-25. Holy fuck. All right, that was he just threw a brick. So it's safe. Here's why I feel bad about OKC is that it's win or I mean it's win or right. Because if they don't, they're gonna lose some players next year. How you know that, Ron? Because it's a small market team, and they're not gonna be able to pay all of those guys. Yeah, they won't be able to keep a lot of those because one of those guys is up. Is it Alexander that's up for a contract? I think. Whatever. Go to hell. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. So with all of that being said, and I really, really, really like this one. This is a 7 leg for tomorrow. Let's dump 10 on. Let's dump 20 on it. Not bad, not bad. You dump 20 on this one, you get $2,161.45. That's not bad for a day's work, right? Yeah. So I mean, tweak it here and there. I like that. So with $20, it'll get you $2,161.45. And I know you guys, when I was putting out that stuff last night, you go, man, that's kind of wild. Yeah, I go wild sometimes, and that's simply because of the fact that sometimes you got to switch it up a bit, right? So you can get that money. Hold on. Yeah, because you got to get that money. because you never know. You never know. Yeah, you never know. So I mean, I would, so you never know how things are going to turn out, and that's why I did the under over and I experimented because that one time, like I told you guys before, I experimented and won 38,000, and it wasn't all pure luck, right? For the most part, I'll say yeah, it was luck, but most of it was from, information, looking at the games and whatnot, making a comparison, right, and just looking at who's who. So yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to mix it up and go wild sometimes, and I went wild on that one and I won. And speaking of that, Colorado won today, didn't they? hmm Fucking lost the ball, man. Stupid. Hold on for 1 minute, guys. 1 minute. All right. Yeah. So it's gonna be the second time that OKC is gonna lose a lot of good guys, and it's coming. It is coming down to. It's starting to come down to. OKC is almost like a farm club. Oh, okay. Well, what was it by in the first quarter? I know one time, was it Prize Picks or something like that? And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not good at Prize Picks. I tried it and I got pissed. And I tried it for over a month. But did I win some? Yeah, I did. But for the most part, I like the team. You know, that way, if some jack off has a bad game, we can recover. Okay, ooh, okay, by one. Okay, hold on, guys. 1 minute. I think that's better. I put the light on. But when I kept looking at the screen, it gave me that Orenthal look. I hope I didn't offend anybody on that one. I'm sorry. You know what? Speaking of that, James Orenthal, OJ, I could remember back in the day when he was running. It was like 1994, and he was on the freeway. And I was like, I was watching the Lakers. This is with Kobe Bryant, and they cut it off and they went to it, and I'm like, God damn it! And I'll tell you what, guys, and this is my opinion, and my opinion alone. The LAPD was very incompetent by having Mark Furman show up. Had Mark Furman knew nothing about the case, they had OJ. They had him. He was done. But when Mark Furman's stupid ass came in and planted that glove, he fucked it all the way up. I mean, but that's just that's my opinion because I don't think that he would have won without Mark Furman because it turned into Mark Furman and the LAPD being incompetent. Because I was talking to my buddy and I was telling him, I said, dude, when you go to court against the feds and the feds got shit on you, this is not. And I think we were talking about P Diddy, and I go, and he was like, he might get off. I'm like, nope. I said, we're not talking about a police department because city police departments can be very incompetent or whatnot. When you're dealing with the feds, they got it all together. They got it all together, and then because they've done their homework for like they've been watching your ass for about 5 or 6 years. So when they come to you with a plea deal, you better take it. Okay. Okay. See, come on, man. This game look like it's gonna be under. God damn it, fucking bitch. Thank God. Somebody hit a three. Yeah, thank God. Because I was starting to get worried. Yeah, at one point, uh-huh. But I tell you this much. Oh wait, here comes OKC. OKC is throwing bricks, man. They throwing bricks. Not as one dude, he didn't want to take the shot. His confidence level is in the toilet. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, let's get these points going. I can care less who. I just want to get these points going. Yeah, guys. I mean, I knew the Tigers would win today, right? Um, because it's that last game, and Tampa threw all his best pitchers out at him first, and they knew they caught the Tigers coming off of the that series with Pittsburgh. Let's cheat a bit. Let's look at what tomorrow kind of looks like. No, James Orthal. Man, that dude Mark Furman was a fucking idiot. They had him. They had OJ, and nobody can argue that with me. They had him, but when the dude come in and he starts planting gloves and fucking shit up, it just changed the whole. It just changes the whole narrative, right? It just changes everything. Yeah, I was watching the. What was I watching? I was watching the Kobe Bryant game. And this fool riding down the street on the freeway with kids back with I'm sorry, with people backed up on the freeway. And I was like, and see, I get it. You know, with LA brought all of that on themselves for their past history, right? But at some point, you got to stop. At some point, just let it be what it is. And Mark Furman was doing too much. Dude, you had him. They had him. But Mark Furman planted that glove. I'd have been fucking pissed if I was the attorneys. I'd be like, man, I should fire. Did they ever fire Mark Furman? Probably not. But they should have. Because he fucked it up really bad. You guys know he did. OJ was done. Cooked. And remember, I don't know if you guys remember, there was a guy from Beretta. I forgot his name, but he got in trouble the same thing about like his wife getting killed. But they thought he killed his wife, right? But the smart thing with the guy who played in Beretta, and he got in trouble, he was smart. That dude just got out from away from the cameras and disappeared. What you do? When you stay in the limelight like OJ did, it really pisses a lot of people off. because we had a situation back in Detroit. I want to say maybe 2007, where the mayor um, had got into some trouble, right? And he, misused money and all of that other good stuff. And he was making out grants, but the grants that he was making out, he wasn't using it what it was intended for. So it was a lot of stuff that he was doing, right? Well, the feds have been watching that guy for a long time as well. Ooh, knocked it down. So the feds have been watching this guy in Detroit, Kwame Kilpatrick. They have been watching him for a while. Um, how does this go now? Yeah. So when they came to him with a plea deal, he said no, and I was like, he's fucked. He didn't take it. But here's my point. He didn't disappear out of the limelight. This dude, it was like February, January, February. January and February in Michigan is like cold. It's like -1 degree. It's like 10 degrees. Snowstorms. And then they put the camera on Kwame. This dude is down in Dallas, sun shining, got on shorts, and the people in Detroit was like, "We hate you." So sometimes it's better if you're gonna do that. Don't you don't want to pick fun, or just watch what you do and how you do it, right? You don't want to piss people off. Now, if that's where he had to go, that's fine. But this dude was buying all kind of luxurious items and rent, and I think he paid for maid service, right? So it's nothing in itself wrong with going to Dallas, right? Because Dallas is not like Malibu or anything, but it was warm, and he had a whole bunch of expenses that was like, okay, well, it must be true, right? So you just never know. Did he hit it? He did. Yeah. So let's look at tomorrow. So tomorrow, right now, I mean, if or for Tuesday, Texas Rangers, Baltimore Orioles. I mean, let me see if it's what's the good games. So the A's and the Tigers. That's gonna be a good one. So Luis Severiano, who's 2-7, his ERA is 4.42. 66 strikeouts. He'll be going against Turk Skubal, the lefty, who's 8-2. ERA 2.06. So Severiano is gonna last. I want to say maybe 5, 6 innings. Then after that, let me see how many innings does he usually go. Yeah, I was right. He usually goes about 5. One game he went 7, but gives up a lot of hits though. He's promising though. I think he's going to be good. He's like, hey, does anybody know where Green is? I can look it up for Cincinnati. I haven't seen him in a while. But this guy he gave up 9 hits to Houston. He gave up 6 hits to Kansas City, and he gave up 8 hits to Baltimore. Okay, and he gave up a shitload of runs. 2 in the first game, 1, and then the game he gave up 8 hits. He also gave up 5 runs. So yeah, he'll hang out for a minute, but then he'll be toast. Yeah, outside of that, guys, we're pretty much done. I'm gonna do some more parlays, right, and put it out there. I mean, if it's anything you guys want to see, you know. Oh, hold on for 1 second. Hold on, guys. left some stuff on the couch, man, and I saw the old lady is coming home soon. So sometimes we got to get out in front of it. And the good thing is, her girlfriend that was watching the show and was ratting me out. She hasn't been saying anything lately, but I'm sure she's watching all the time. But it's okay. You have to have something, a hobby or whatever, to make yourself feel comfortable. You know what I mean? And it's good for you. Take a walk or whatever. Look at the games on TV. So that's always great. You know that guy that's in State Farm in that commercial? He lost. He lost an arm, and I forgot what happened. He's a good actor, though. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's pretty much. This is pretty much it for me today. I mean, I can hang out for a minute, but I'm pretty much done. Um, All-Star game is coming up, so that means we're coming to the middle of the season, and it'll start. Oh wait, remember I was talking about did the Dodgers win last night? I know they won today, but those guys, the Dodgers, they got that. When Otani came back and got on the mound, that was pretty much. Is that Oklahoma City? They just showed a backdrop of the city of Oklahoma City. I mean, I've never been to Oklahoma City. I've never been to Tulsa. Um, Never been any of those places. Right in the middle of the country. So I mean, whatever. Um, I'll be working on some like parlays tonight to get some stuff out to you guys so you can look at it. I really wanted us to hit that one for 90 grand that I put out for that I put out. But it just wasn't time for us to hit it. And just know this, guys, when you hit a big amount like that, you don't have to worry about paying Uncle Sam. He's gonna take it of your out of that money right away. So as soon as that last team wins, right, and you rubbing your hands together, well, when it gets to you, they're gonna chop it up a bit, and you'll be like, what the? Nope, it's Uncle Sam. And I kind of like college football. I'm waiting. Well, not kind of. I love college football. I'm kind of waiting on that. That's kind of good. You know what? Here's the thing that I want to talk about. I'm glad I stalled myself. So I ran into the situation today on ESPN Bet. So they have it where you can tease games, right? And you can tease the under, the under over. You can tease the point spread. They even they even had a baseball game that you could tease, and that's rare. But I like that in college football because, and as you guys know, when college football comes around, you need to tease games because a lot of times with these high point spreads, a lot of that I mean that's just difficult, right? It's just difficult. So when you can tease it and buy points, so say like what? St. Mary's of the Blind playing San Diego State, and they got San Diego State by 70, right? Well, if you don't think they can make 70, you can tease that son of a bitch back to 65 or 68, right? But more or less, like let's say we got Ohio State versus Michigan, and Ohio State has a better team. Well, and they've got Ohio State by 30, right? Well, you know that Ohio State is probably not going to beat Michigan by 30 because Michigan sucked. We'll just say that Michigan is sucking that year. You know that they probably won't win by 30, but you can tease it to 24 or lower, maybe 20 or 19, and then you go, okay, that's good, right? So originally you might have been scheduled to get $1,000. Well, when you take it down like that, you'll probably get maybe $800 to $700. But it's still money in your pocket. And then come to find out that they couldn't beat St. Mary's of the Blind by that point spread. So when you tease it, you get off the hook a whole lot. You're not going to win big, right? But you won't lose. And that's my strategy with the college football. Because without teasing games in the college, you're not going to have a lot of success, not unless if you take the money lines all the time, and you're going to lose money on that because sometimes it's worth doing the spread or whatever. You can sneak out and you just tease a game. I remember that one time I had Memphis. I told you guys this story. Memphis, hold on. Let's see. Yep, tied up at 40. Well, it looks like it may go over now because I think both of these jokers will score at least 50 before. Both of them probably have 50 before his half is up, or damn near close to it. It's getting close. Oh yes. Oh, he just drained that one. He drained that one. Hey guys, and don't say I didn't tell you this, but if OKC loses this game, you're gonna see remnants of when they had all those other guys at one time and they couldn't win. Well, then you did good. Oh well. No, it's close. Guess what? This one out. Let's pull it for you, baby. OKC money line first. You're still alive, baby. You're still alive. Just 1 point difference. You're good. You're still good. Yeah, I mean, guys, and you will really, well, yeah, I mean, you would think, right? Over 50. And that's because that's what I was flipping out on. I'm like, wait a minute. What the hell? Who's that lady in the pink? Who is that? Is that a coach? You know, my favorite uh, female basketball player was Teresa Witherspoon. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I liked her a whole lot. That was my girl. She didn't play games out there. And then I think they made her a coach. She's somewhere in the league in the NBA though, coaching. Right? Now, if you're gonna promote somebody, now Disney need to take notes on this. Disney need to take notes. You don't just go around switching stuff because you're trying to make people happy. You go around switching stuff because it works and it's what's right and it's good for everybody, right? So Teresa Witherspoon, for me, if you want to make the first female basketball coach in the NBA, do that with her, right? We'll see that one day. Watch what I tell you. We'll see it. Was it? Go ahead, Rachel. You can. I don't care. Go ahead. My daughter's here. She likes to get fired up. Go ahead. You're good. Um, was that FanDuel? Did you do this on FanDuel? And one. All right. We got to get somebody over 50, man. This fucking sucks. Good call. You still alive, baby. Alvin, you still alive, boy. That was fucking stupid. Yeah, you can't put your elbow out like that. I mean, that wasn't a flop. That was legit. Okay, DraftKings. Is DraftKings better than FanDuel? I do know FanDuel plays out pretty good for a company that's located in North Korea. I'm just joking. Still in the game. This is it right here, Alan. Fucking assholes. Shoot the damn ball. Mm. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Well, you tried, man. I mean, well. So, guys, had a good day today. Also, I'm gonna make sure that when we start doing the football, college football, we'll start talking more about. That was a nice shot. We'll start talking more about teasing games, and that way you get more for your money, right? And you don't have to lose them all. Because I'm telling you what, when you bet college football and they don't give you the teasing part of it, or they got it stupid like FanDuel, you can tease, but it's like you can't tease one individual game. And if you can, somebody explain it to me because I don't know how to do it. But when you're on ESPN or Bet ESPN, you can tease games just like you'll say they have Michigan Wolverines by 5. No, Michigan Wolverines by 10 over Iowa. And if you don't like that, you can say, okay, I'm kind of nervous about that. Let's say we'll take Michigan. Let's knock them down to 6, right? You get money off of that and you won't lose. It's not a lot, but you make it. You guys are like super awesome. Just look out for anything that I put out today. So I mean, I'm steady working on it, and I'll probably go to work tonight, right after this, and then whatever you guys see, you can take it out, you can add to it, or do whatever. Also, make sure you like and subscribe, right? Give me that thumbs up if you like me. Um, And remember too, mental health is what's going on, is what's good. So don't forget, you gotta take care of yourself. Mental health is always, you always want to watch out for it. Make sure that it's doing you good. But if you're having problems with mental health and you like to gamble, then the best place is here, right? Because this is therapeutic. That's if you are a sports fan. If this is a sports fan, we got you here. We'll take care of you. And you probably won't have to pay your shrink that much money. Hey guys, take care. You guys are awesome. See you later.